Um, Jermaine Johnson from Florida State. First off, this guy is incredible. I remember when he transferred from Georgia to go to play for the Seminoles this past year, and I said from the get-go, this guy is going to be a stud. He's a monster. He already had 5 sacks with Georgia as a backup, so you can only imagine what he was going to do as a full-time starter with Florida State. Given that Florida State doesn't have many playmakers on defense at the time. Now they obviously do. He's the reason why Florida State beat Miami and the reason why Florida State was so competitive with a lot of the games that they had, aside from the Wake Forest and Jacksonville State games. Those weren't his fault, obviously. But he's made some big plays throughout the whole year. I think he had 10-plus sacks, a lot of tackles for loss. He had some fumbles. He batted some passes in the air. Even if he didn't do all that, he would still make it hard on an offensive line. Maybe Florida was the hardest game he ever had in terms of him playing hard and being handled up front. But he still made some plays, obviously. And he could score some touchdowns, too. My man scored touchdowns against Clemson. So, yeah. You know what? I honestly think he might be better than Aidan Hutchinson. The only defensive end better than him is Kayvon Thibodeau. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong, but you know what I mean. The defensive end, the guy out of Oregon, that big monster. So, I honestly think Jermaine Johnson makes a strong case to be the second best guy, no less than the third best if Aidan Hutchinson is actually better. Aidan Hutchinson's also a really good football player. I might make a separate video to talk about him as far as what I think his chances are in the NFL and how he'll do. Jermaine Johnson's a beast. That's obvious. He's going to do very big things in the NFL. He reminds me of a lot of Brian Burns when Brian Burns played for FSU. I compare him to Brian Burns simply because he played for FSU, and Brian Burns was a first-round pick also. He went to the Panthers, and he's such a monster over there. So I expect the same, if not better, from Jermaine Johnson. Such a good playmaker. I'm sorry I'm picking at my lips. I got stuff on my lips. I don't know why, but it is what it is. But yeah, Jermaine Johnson's a really good football player. He's going to do some big things in the NFL. If not, like I said, if not second best, he's at least the third best guy. The only guy that makes an argument clearly is Kayvon from Oregon. Maybe Aidan Hutchinson, but even then that's questionable because I've seen both play against big-time offensive lines or really good players, and Jermaine Johnson showed up against everybody. Clearly, Aidan Hutchinson got shut down by Georgia. He didn't get one sack or make any kind of big plays. So I think Jermaine Johnson would have made a few more plays than he did against Georgia, given he's played there and he's competed there and got playing time there.